KidsUpFront.com.
Experience the exciting casino action at 3 Century Casino locations, Edmonton, St. Albert, and Century Mile. Dine at one of their amazing restaurants featuring daily specials. Take in the ultimate game day experience at the Century Sports Bar and Lounge. Check out the best in live entertainment at any amazing location. Plus, enjoy a great selection of casino gaming options and off-track betting. Feel the thrill of live horse racing at Century Mile Racetrack. Don't miss a second of the action at Century Casino. Come for the action. Stay for the fun.
This is Rogers Game Night on the Oilers Radio Network.
It's hard to watch on TV. I don't really like that at all. You want to be part of it, obviously, especially during the stretch run coming down here. So I'm happy that I feel better. It was hard to watch, just not being able to be part of it, but I thought they did a good job.
That is Matthias Ekholm. He's back tonight for the Oilers. Zach Hyman missed the game. He's back as well. And we bring aboard our inside the game analyst, Rob Brown. Rob, huge impact with Ekholm back in the lineup.
Well, it is, because you get to start slotting your defensemen in different spots. Ekholm goes on your first pairing. Now, Wallman, who we've seen has been excellent since he's come to the Oilers, he's now in a second pairing with Nurse. And now you're not, instead of a 1 and 2 pairings, you got a 1A and a 1B. And Kulak, who's had a fantastic season, he now anchors your third pairing. So you have a much more solidified back end. Ekholm touches every part of your game. He's big. He's a physical force. He's on the penalty kill. He plays with your top players. And he just a safety net. It's when he's on the ice, you always feel something good is going to happen. You feel secure, and he's got a great trust from the coaching staff that in a big moment, you want Ekholm on the ice.
All right. Your thoughts on the opportunity for Jeff Skinner up with Connor McDavid and Zach Hyman tonight?
Well, since probably the beginning of January, I think Jeff Skinner, his effort in his games have been as good as anyone else's, and he just doesn't get a lot of looks. The leash hasn't been as long for Jeff Skinner. I can tell you right now in that dressing room, he understands the importance of this game and the excitement that he must have given an opportunity to play with Connor McDavid. What we've seen thus far in the last month or so, and for some all season long, top 6 wingers have not produced at the rate that they were expected to produce. They need someone to catch fire. And if you can catch fire at the end of the season and get an opportunity to play with Connor McDavid, well, all of a sudden Jeff Skinner can go from the press box into a starting lineup for the Oilers playing with Connor McDavid. So big opportunity for him. I think he's been very, very good of late. He just needs a little puck luck around the net.
All right, let's do this. Let's go to the Ford Keys to the game. They're brought to you by Ford, the official partner of the Edmonton Oilers, built Ford proud.
Well, one of the things that we're really good at the last couple of games, the Oilers, is limiting opportunities against. They started out shooting the opposition. They weren't giving up the big mistakes. Now, I think this Utah team is a very skilled team. They got guys that can put the puck in the net. They like to transport it quickly. So game management, puck management, two things that the Oilers were fantastic at in the 2 games to end the road trip. They will need that again tonight for a Utah team that, Bob, will be desperate for points. You just talked about the playoff chase in the Western Conference. Utah has a good chance of being that 8th seed. They are healthy again on the back end, which is a huge difference. This will be a good game for the Edmonton Oilers tonight.
That's our inside the game analyst, Rob Brown. Let's go to Zach Hyman of the Edmonton Oilers on playing 5 of the next 6 games at home.
Recording resumed. Entering English American Samoa pause.
Karel Vejmelka starts in goal. The referees, Chris Schlenker and Graham Skilleder, Travis Toomey and Jonathan Deschamps. They're on the lines as we get set to go here at Rogers Place.
In slash out sample rate 44. Default SRM pitch input buffer size slider edit field at 4,000 sample. Input buffer size slider edit field at 250. Input
between the two teams.
Input buffer size slider.
Won the first 2. Puck dumped into the Utah
current output buffer size slider edit field at 4,000 samples. Output buffer size slider edit field at 256 samples. Output buffer size. Output buffer size slider edit field at 4,000 samples.
Got it down the left wing boards.
Session group slot script.
He's top of the circle, chopped off his stick, and it comes out. Bouchard inside the Edmonton blue line, up to McDavid, over to Skinner. He's got it at center ice. Now to Ekholm, brings the puck in on the left wing, will shoot it towards the net. Vejmelka the save. Skinner directs it towards the goal, deflected just wide by Hyman. Up the left wing, Schmaltz to clear it for Utah.
Arrangement. Session group slot script.
Line. It's Ekholm to center ice.
Team.
Gains
Chorus
the
ensemble
line,
device group.
flips it in.
Chorus ensemble
Oilers
device
make
act. Main
changes.
chord safe device. Chord ensemble.
In behind
Filter
his
checkbox on
net,
high pass
Holy
width. Stereo
Mara.
width. Modulation rate. Stereo width.
Up the
Slider
left
edit field at
wing
200%.
to Cooley.
Modulation amount. Slider at
Rolls it through
40%.
the neutral
Feed,
zone,
invert feedback.
but
Output
Corey
chord.
Perry
Chorus.
there
Chorus
for the
ensemble.
Oilers.
Chord.
Perry
Slider
on the
edit.
right
Chorus.
wing.
Safe device. Safe.
Rim
Hot swap.
puck
Chord.
around
Device
to
act.
the
Chorus.
left
Chorus
wing
ensemble
point.
device group. Device activator. Unchecked.
Wallman down low to Perry, left wing corner. Cycling it to Draisaitl.
Safe device.
Goes
Slider.
to the right wing side. Draisaitl to the point.
Ensemble
to
rate. Classic rate.
Nurse.
Safe. Hot chord. Device. Main. Preview. Solo slash view. Toggle. Preview slash Q volume. Drag volume. Slider at minus.
Down the right wing. A shot on goal.
Current value 0.1. Minimum value 0. Maximum value.
He holds onto it as Nurse came in from the right point and got the shot on net.
Oh, good start for Edmonton here. Get a couple opportunities off the get-go. Darnell Nurse walked his man. That was Dylan Guenther. I don't know if he knew this, but he had Leon Draisaitl open at the side of the goal, but he dipped down on his backhand and would have had to have slid that over in the forehand. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins had a real good game in New York, 3 assists. And he's back starting this game with Arvidsson and Podkolzin. Arvidsson with a rip job. That was a big goal for him. He'd been quiet for a while.
Nugent-Hopkins wins the draw. Stetcher on the right wing, pointer shot, and Vejmelka will get that with the glove and hold on.
Kesselring giving Podkolzin a little up tap. Kesselring's a feisty player. He's 6'4". He's not a small guy. How about the Utah Hockey Club having 2 6th-round draft picks for Edmonton in their defense?
Face off to the left of Vejmelka. He's making his 11th straight start in that Utah goal.
Make this guy work.
At 18 saves and the 3-1 win at Vancouver on Sunday. And up the middle, puck comes to the left wing and brought in on the left wing side. There's Kesselring.
Arrangement. Chorus ensemble device group. Device active. Chorus.
To the
Safe.
slot.
Chorus.
The shot saved by Pickard.
Chorus ensemble. Chorus.
As he let that go from the slot area.
Output gains. Chorus. Slide. Dry slide. EQ on check.
Great play by Kesselring.
Algorithm.
Puck comes out to the neutral zone.
Face crossover. Previous slide. Decay slider. Blend. Slider at 50/50.
Stetcher's got to go back for it.
Decay slider at 3.50 seconds.
Across to Kulak.
Decay slider.
Left wing to Kapanen. Couldn't find the pass. It's going to go down the ice. It's icing against the Oilers. Scoreless. 2 minutes, 2 seconds.
Size slider at 100%.
The first period.
It's unlikely that
slider at
John
100%.
Stone will prove to be as tough as his brother Shane.
Current value 1. Minimum value 0. Maximum value 0. Edit. Flip. Navigate.
I got news for you. John Stone
Browser menu
skates
item.
better
Audio.
than Shane
Instrument.
did.
Audio effects. Variation. Vinyl
Shane had a
disc.
great career.
Spectrum. 4 of 9. Saturate.
And he
Reverb.
was
4
a
of 17.
guy
Performer.
that he kind of just wanted to
External.
simmer
Erosion.
because he could
EQ3.
take
Envelope.
care of business.
EQ3. Exit. Device DJ. Device
Face off to the right of
48. Radio button. Select. Low gain. Mid gain. Slider at 0. Low gain. Slider at 0.00 decibels.
On the island against the Islanders on Friday. Also had an assist
Current
on the
value
game
2.
winner in overtime. And the puck
24.
goes to
48. TV filter switch
Stetcher.
group. 48. Radio button selected. 24. Radio button non-selected.
To Marino.
48. Radio button selected. Low gain. Mid gain. Slider at 0.00. High gain. Slider at 0.0. Low gain. Slider at 6. Low gain. Slider at 6. High gain. Mid gain. Slider.
Keller.
High gain. Slider at 0.00 decibels. High gain. High gain. Slider at 6.00.
Out of the air by Bouchard. Back out at
Current value 2.0. Minimum value 0. Maximum value 0.
Bouchard up the right wing boards into the skates of Kapanen. Sergachev right up against the boards with him and getting it out to center ice. Janmark now to Bouchard to Kapanen. He'll split the D. Kapanen's in the shot. Oh, he just missed on the stick side of Vejmelka. Marino in the right wing corner.
Erie Bird mix. Erie Bird slap. Beetle mix. Erie. Solo. Erie Bird slap. Beetle. Erie Bird. Drag. McDavid. Wave. Steals it. Chorus. Save. Chord. Wave. Main mixer. Preview slash Q. Drag down. Slider edit field. Cap. Waveform. Vertical zoom level. Slider edit. Optimize arrangement. Wave. Preview slash Q. Drag volume. Slider edit field at -20.
Marino up to the point.
Current value 0.1. Minimum value 0.
In behind the goal to McDavid into the slot. The shot and the save by Vejmelka off of Hyman, who found a little empty space in that high slot. And Edmonton gets another good chance. So we're scoreless here in the first 3 minutes. 12 seconds gone in the opening period.
Well, some opportunities for Edmonton early here.
Arrangement. Session.
Vejmelka battling
in track 1 wave tables. In track 2 wave tables. In track 4 wave tables. Scene 5 slot.
When you're
Flip
rolling Nurse and Wallman in one pairing, and you got Ekholm back with Bouchard.
Monitor.
Kulak
Out.
playing
Erie.
20 minutes a game.
Track. So armor.
Out of necessity is your number 5 defense.
Output channel combo box read only. Area verb select delay P2 track pan track activator checkbox check solo slash Q check arm recording check track volume slider at 0.0 mono auto rate off track solo arm track volume 4 mini input mono out area delay slider at P 1.0 track pan slider at cap track activator checkbox check solo slash Q check arm recording checkbox track volume slider at 0.0
18-game point streak coming into this.
Current value 0.0 minimum.
Drysdale's got it right wing corner.
Track volume slider at INF decibel. Track volume slider at minus 69.0.
Locked in the slot, and Hayton will get it out for Utah. Hayton into the Edmonton zone, gets to the middle, his shot, and that's off shin pads, and now put towards the net by Bukestad. The save by Pickard. It hit him in the left shoulder.
Track volume.
Bukestad battles for it and gave it away. His pass to
Current
the
value
point,
0.0 minute. Track volume net.
He'll come down the left side, makes some movement.
Track volume net minus 58. Armor track volume slider at minus 58.0 decibel.
Wow.
Return to default. Current value 1 minimum value. Track volume net minus 58.0 dB.
Puck goes to Arvidsson. Now to Podkolzin and into the slot. His shot. It's blocked.
Track volume net minus 58.0 dB.
On the left wing to the
track
right
volume net minus 58.0 dB.
Fakes it. Comes down the right side. Right wing corner. Backhand pass in front of the net, but just
insertion
beyond
point
Nugent Hopkins and up the left side. Getting
insertion
it out
point
is Cooley. Into the Oilers zone. Went to drop it to Gunther. Missed him.
Armor track volume slider.
Podkolzin can get it out through the middle.
Track volume slider at 6.0 decibel.
Into the Utah end on the left
track volume slider at minus 10.0.
Left wing corner it goes. Kesselring for the hockey club.
Track volume slider at minus 29.0. Track volume slider at minus 20.
Kesselring now gets to it.
Current value 0.
Scoreless. We're in the first. 4:45 gone.
Completely different tempo and pace than what we saw in
track
the
activator
last
check
two
solo
road
slash
games
arm recording check
against
track volume
the
slider
with the Rangers.
Pace.
Track volume slider at minus 18 point. Audio output area verb slide delay track activate solo slash Q arm recording check track volume slider at 0.
Into the Oilers zone. Now down the left side. The shot by McVeigh.
Track volume slider at minus 24.0. Track volume slider at minus 27. Input monitor auto rate off rate audio output channel area verb slider delay slider at P 2.0 track pan slider track solo arm recording check track volume slider at 8 wave table 7 wave table mixer panel group track volume slider. Current value 0.
Sergachev gets it out to McBain. Lost it at the Edmonton line. Goes up the right wing to Kapanen.
Track volume slider at minus 27.0.
Into his own end. Bouchard will take it behind the
track
net.
volume slider at minus 37.
Bouchard, fourth in defenseman scoring with 53 points. Rates him behind the Edmonton goal. Long pass up the left. It'll get to Hyman, but McDavid was offside. We got the whistle.
Track volume slider at minus 53 points.
Gone here in an eventful.
Track volume slider at minus 54.
Yeah, these teams are both flying.
Current value.
No. I mean,
track volume slider at minus 54 points.
Great scoring opportunities in this game.
Audio output area verbs B delays P2 track fan slider at cap C track active solo slash Q arm recording check track volume slider.
Face-off will be outside the Utah blue line.
Track volume slider at minus 18.0.
Oilers beat the Utah Hockey Club.
Current value 0.1, minimum value 0, maximum value 0.
December 31st, and then 4-3 in overtime in Utah, November 29th.
In a game in which Utah outplayed
Edmonton. 6, 7 wave, 9 wave.
Brought in by
exit course ensemble device.
Corner, Gunther behind his net to Mata. Now on the right for Hayton, behind the goal to
IR attack time, slider edit, IR decay.
For Gunther, he's trying to clear it out, but he can't.
Input, left.
Puck goes to the side
output.
of the net. Mata
hot swap,
poked it into the corner.
Low game, mid-game, slider at minus 24, radio.
Back to Jersey. The left wing to Mata. Now up the right wing. For Barrett Hayton into the Oilers
48, radio button, low game, slider at 6.00 decibels.
That one goes just wide as Gunther's stick
low game, slider at 6.0. Save hot swap presets button.
Skinner.
Audio effects list. Exit tape. Device D. EQ3 device group. Not. Delete. Utility. Arrange.
With a blocker, and McDavid has it on the right wing. He's top of the circle. Up against the boards. To clear it out will be Schmaltz to get it out to the neutral zone.
Krause got a good piece of McDavid. Finished him off.
Device detail. Hybrid. Base mono. Base. Vintage. Base mono. Dry slash wet. Base mono checkbox unchecked. Dry slash wet. Utility. Device. Hybrid. Reverb device group. Base mono. Base mono check.
The stick of Perry goes into the Utah zone. Sent back out by Sergachev to center ice. Now to Kerfoot.
Vintage slider. Vintage. Stereo. Base shape slider. Base multiplier slider at 100%. Base multiplier slider at 25%.
That just misses. Drysdale will go down.
Current value 0.3 minimum.
Against
base multiplier slider at 400%.
Gone in a scoreless first.
Yeah, there's been lots
current
of
value 4. Minimum value 0. Maximum value 0.
Yeah, this is a good game.
This is fun.
Yeah.
It's two teams going at it. Face-off will be to the right of Calvin Pickard. Taking the draw will be Draisaitl, second in the NHL in points, first in goals. He's got 49 on the year. Wins or loses the draw, goes back to the point. Sergachev on the right. He'll get the shot off the right side by Keller. Glanced off the arm of Pickard. Back to the blue line. Sergachev across to Keller to Schmaltz. And his shot, he healed it. It goes wide. Puck sent out to the
current value 0.2, minimum value 0, maximum value 0.
Inside his own blue line for Utah. Right wing to Schmaltz. He's being pressured by Connor Brown. Kerfoot comes in as well. And they'll get it to Clayton Keller, and he'll loop back into his own end. Both teams will make changes now. Keller can drop it back.
Arrange slots grid. Track.
Gave it to Cole.
Erie. 9, 8, wait, 7, wait, 6 wave table selected. Arrangement group. Exit table. Timeline 1 selected on 6 wave table. Track 6 of 9. Arrangement. Previous. Next look. Automation mode. Lock envelopes check. Clip heat. Wait. Arrangement.
Comes up to the line just off of Stenlund and out. Kesselring will shoot it back in. The right wing corner, Bouchard.
Output channel. Combo box.
To Ekholm on the left. We'll get it through the middle of the ice.
Delay slider at peak 1 point. Track down. Track activator checkbox. Solo slash Q. Arm recording checkbox. Track volume slider at 0.0 decibels.
Kept in by Nugent Hopkins to Arvidsson. Left
Solo
wing
slash Q.
corner.
Arm recording check. Track volume slider at minus 27.0 decibels.
Nugent Hopkins just went off his stick. Now he has it on the right
track
wing.
Volume slider at minus 24.0
The blue line for Bouchard. A wrist shot from Malcolm in to save through traffic. Arvidsson on the left
5 wave table mixer panel.
boards.
6 wave table mixer.
On top of the circle, in behind the net.
Track activator checkbox. Solo slash arm recording check. Solo track volume slider at minus 27.
Kesselring comes in for Utah.
Current value 0 point.
Up to Carconi.
Track volume slider at minus 16 point.
He's separated from it by
current value 0.2. Mini input monitor auto radio button non-stop audio output area beetle T track so armor track mini input monitor auto reverb slider beetle P track solo slash armor track volumes 9 wave table 8 wave table mixer panel group track volume slider at minus 18.0 depth. Current value 0.1 minimum value.
On the left point, Nurse got it off the end boards. Puck to the right wing point where Henrique holds on, goes cross ice to Nurse. Throw it in the corner on the left. Mata's got it for Utah. Up to Lawson Krause out through center ice. Gave it to Doan. Play it in on the backhand. It goes in behind the Oiler net. Nurse up the right wing boards to Kapanen. Across to Skinner. Coming into Utah territory from the angle. Put it through the crease. Comes up to the blue line and just out. Bouchard to Hyman. Down the right wing in the Utah zone. From the angle, his shot that goes wide. McDavid to the point. Ekholm fakes it. Across to Bouchard. Back to Matthias Ekholm. Left wing to McDavid to Bouchard. A snapshot save by Vejmelka. The rebound into the slot, and Krause can get it out.
Good job there. Bouchard got a low shot through the point. Created some chaos.
Matthias Ekholm in the Edmonton zone. To Bouchard, now on the right wing to Hyman. Puck goes into the corner. Hayton on the end boards. Put it across and to Mata at center ice. Off of Cooley and in. Ekholm around the right wing boards to Brown. To McDavid at center. Hayton able to get it free. And Gunther to Cooley into the Oilers zone. Cooley with some moves down the left wing for Dylan Gunther. The angle shot goes wide of the Edmonton net. Draisaitl will get it out to Connor Brown. Comes down the left wing. Into the Utah zone to the middle and just pushed it a little far ahead. Goes over to the right wing boards. Cole go in behind the net for Utah. On the right wing, Dursey. The center to Kerfoot, hit him in the skate.
I thought that was offside.
I thought so too. Kerfoot fires it in behind the Edmonton goal. It goes to the right wing. 8:44 to go in a scoreless first. Oilers taking on Utah. Puck up against the boards in the corner in the Oilers zone as Kerfoot's trying to jam it free. It goes through the middle, off of Podkolzin and out. Otherwise, that was going across to Kesselring. Schmaltz to Keller at his own blue line. Keller into the Oiler end. Over to Schmaltz. To the blue line. To Kesselring. Oh, what a save by Pickard on a redirection. And it's cleared out. That was an incredible stop. Sergachev on the left side will dump it into the left wing corner. Schmaltz goes in behind the net. Nugent Hopkins runs into him. It's up against the board. Schmaltz gets back up. Gave it to Keller. Penalty coming up to Edmonton. It's going to be Nurse. Oilers going to go to the box. And we're going to take a break. We're 7:58 to go in a scoreless first period as the Edmonton Oilers host the Utah Hockey Club. Cross-checking the call against Nurse. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. Pause button. 8 to go here in the first. Darnell Nurse goes to the box for cross-checking. Utah gets their first power play.
Utah's 13th in the league at 23.3%. The average in the league is 22%.
Combo box read only collapsed.
The Oilers penalty killing is 22nd in the league at 76.5.
Exit. Chorus ensemble. Main pan slider at solos. Preview slash Q volume. Track volume slider at -17.
Auto Parts proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
Track volume slider at -20.
On the left wing to Gunther. Back to
current value 0.1. Minimum value 0. Maximum value 0.
Cross on the left to Keller. Goes into the corner. Throws it back to the blue line to Sergachev. To Schmaltz in the middle. And Sergachev was able to keep it in after it went off of Schmaltz's stick. Puck on the left point. Sergachev will try to keep it in. He can't. Knocked out by Nugent Hopkins. He'll get in over the line to the net. The backhand. Scores!
100 volume levels.
Nugent Hopkins, short side, roofed it. A short-handed goal, and the Oilers are up 1-0.
Well, you're going against the right.
Track volume slider at -20.0.
You're on his blocker's side.
Current value 0.
He surprised him with his shot selection there, but I really don't know where else Ryan was going to
Track volume slider at -22.5 decibel.
Hopkins was able to fend off the side pressure.
Mark feedback, invert feedback, feed in, out, sends, Fred Ellen time, slider 80, Fred, Mark, IR size, IR indicate, outer, freeze, delay, outer, convolute, free, decay, size, slider at 100, damping, slider at 0%, decay, slider at 5.00 seconds, decay,
of the first period.
Current value 3, minimum value 0, maximum value 0.
The Nuge. Puck brought in on the right wing. Gunther to the right wing corner. Schmaltz. Throw it back to the blue line. Dursey to Keller. To Dursey. To Keller on the right wing. He's at the dot. Across to Gunther. His shot. And that's off the arm of Pickard. It goes out of play.
Well, we know who the trigger man is on the power play. Gunther has got an electric shot. Like, he can flat out shoot the pill. You know, yes. Cam, you and me were the only media that were in the building during the pandemic for the WHL when Dylan was on that great Edmonton Oil Kings team that didn't get a chance to play for Memorial Cup that year, but they played in the Alberta division. I'm actually surprised Arizona got him at 9. I thought he was going to be a top 5 pick. He could shoot the puck a ton.
Well, we saw that Oil King power play. His one-timer on the off wing was electric. Nugent Hopkins spins up the right wing, got his stick knocked. Yeah, they're going to call it too. So the power play's over for Utah. Jack McBain goes to the box. So we'll go 4-on-4 for 51 seconds. Well, yeah, McBain hit his hand.
He hacked the stick right out of his hand.
Well, that, and he was hit his glove. He was holding Ryan Nugent Hopkins' jersey right in the back. So.
Size, damping, slider, damping, shape, base, stereo wheel, vintage, stereo wheel,
1-0 Edmonton. Ryan Nugent Hopkins shorthanded at 12:28.
So because Edmonton's going to get a power play in a minute 9, they're going to put Kapanen and Arvidsson out with Ekholm and Bouchard here.
Dry slash wet, slider at 1. Dry.
Mata takes it behind his net.
Current value 0, minimum value 0, maximum value 0.
Cooley and
dry slash wet, slider at 50%.
Cooley's going to get
current value 0.
He's going to be a player, this guy.
He comes in over the Oiler
dry
line,
wet,
over on the right. To Mata, back to Cooley. Cooley to Mata out of the right corner in front.
Dry slash wet, slider at 100%. Dry slash wet, slider at
Ekholm up the left wing.
880.
Doan back into his own end. To Marino. And now to Cooley.
Tab 2.
Cooley unable to come into the
application.
Edmonton zone.
Scene view. Hybrid reverb. Dry slash wet. Slider.
Sergachev.
Convolution. Base cross. Rooting. Parallel. IR. Fred Ellen. Milliseconds. Radio. Fred Ellen time. Slider at 80.0 milliseconds.
After right wing. Now the Edmonton Oilers are on the power play. Brought to you by Atco Energy.
Current value 0.1. Minimum value 0. Maximum value 0.
Learn more at AtcoEnergy.com.
Module.
Kerfoot. Going to hold on to it.
Convolution.
The Edmonton zone
base multipliers.
behind the net. Wallman now has it.
Slider. Decay. Slider at 3. Damp.
Up the right wing to Draisaitl. Draisaitl
Size.
to the
Decay
blue
slider.
line of Utah.
Decay slider.
He's being stood up by Sergachev. The puck comes
Current
out.
value 4, minimum value 0, maximum value 0.
David. Oh, his pass on the right. Didn't get much on it, and Sergachev will shoot it down the ice.
So the Oilers keeping 2D on this power play here. Now they're down to 1D.
And it's Bouchard on the right wing to Draisaitl. 1-0 Oilers here in the first. To the middle to McDavid, over the line to Nugent-Hopkins. Back to the point to Bouchard. Walks to the middle of the ice to Nugent-Hopkins on the left wing. To McDavid, to Nugent-Hopkins. High slot is shot off the glove of Vejmelka. McDavid to Nugent-Hopkins. To the blue line for Bouchard, over to McDavid on the left. Makes a move off the left wing into the corner. Nugent-Hopkins across, scores! Zach Hyman at the side of the net, and it's 2-0 Oilers.
Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, he's on a bit of a heater here. Just a great setup, and Hyman a backdoor tap in for his 23rd of the year. It will be an even strength goal. The Oilers' power play had just come to a conclusion. Connor McDavid will extend his point streak to 12 games. He'll have the secondary assist. Great pass by Nugent-Hopkins.
Just a tap in from a few feet out for Zach Hyman. And the Edmonton Oilers are up 2-0 on Utah. 15-14, time of that goal. Penalty had expired 3 seconds before that. Dursey to center ice. Wraps it in on the glass. Wallman is in behind the Edmonton net. Up the right wing, that pass picked off. Keller in, the shot. Bad save by Pickard. It's in behind the net. Keller with a great opportunity there. Down the right wing comes Kesselring. His shot, that one goes off a stick and into the left wing corner. Keller off the left wing boards to the middle to Dursey. That one blocked in front of the goal. Nurse into the corner. Kerfoot's on him. Schmaltz gets a loose puck. But Wallman able to break things up, and Henrique can get it out. Hyman from Nugent-Hopkins and McDavid at 15-14 as Utah goes offside at the Edmonton blue line. Edmonton up 2-0 on the Utah Hockey Club. 3:56 to go here in the first period. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Oilers lead the first. 3:56 to go in the opening period. Tonight's Kids of Oil Country 50-50 presented by Rogers. It's in support of United Way's Tools for School program, providing thousands of kids each year with the essential school supplies they need to succeed. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/50-50 to support the jackpot at $275,000. Kulak inside his own end.
Hybrid reverb device group. Dry slash.
Now it goes across to Troy Stetcher. Will get to center ice. Into the
Current value 0, minimum value 0, maximum value 0.
He'll put it towards the net, and a glove saved by Vejmelka. He's going to hold on with 3:42 to go here in the first period. The Oilers up by a score of 2-0.
Current value 0.5, minimum value 0, maximum value 0.
Troy Stetcher showing the effects of breaking his nose, courtesy of the big man, Matt Rempe, the New York Rangers. Sneaky little elbow.
Yeah.
I don't know how a big man like that gets away with a sneaky little elbow, but...
Well, his elbow is at head height for a lot of players. Yes. Puck goes in behind the Utah net. Mata on the right wing to Doan, across to Sergachev as he gets to center, through the middle for McBain, but it's Stetcher to get it out for the Oilers. It's a bump back into the Edmonton zone. Pickard on the left side. Giving it to Perry, now to Stetcher, and across to Kulak, and it's Kulak to center ice, up the left wing to Brown. He'll chop it off the left wing boards and go after it. Now into the right corner to Draisaitl. He'll step out, he'll shoot it, and this save by Vejmelka. Draisaitl may be looking for a rebound to get to the slot. Vejmelka was able to hold on to it.
Oh, good start here from Edmonton, and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins has got 5 points in the last 4 periods.
It's not bad. Yeah, that's right.
Right, so
3 assists on Sunday and a goal and a helper already here. Face off to the left of Vejmelka. That's good news for Oiler fans. Dursey goes in behind his net, off the right wing boards. Hit the skates at Gunther, and David has it at center ice.
Current value 0.8. Minimum value 0. Maximum value 0.
Just in. It's shot back out. Mata. Full bank up the left wing. Wanted to get it to Cooley. It's in the neutral zone, right in front of the penalty box. And Cooley got tripped up by Hyman. It's going to be a penalty.
Yeah, it's a penalty, but there were 2 trip slashes before that, so they get back on the power play. Second time in this game.
We're going to take a break. 2:36 to go in the first. 2-0 Oilers lead the Utah Hockey Club.
And Mark
Zach Hyman goes off for
recording
no
resumed.
payments, no interest for 1 year. 2-0 Oilers lead Utah. 2:36 to go in the first. Zach Hyman goes to the box for tripping Utah on their second power play.
And they won the draw. Hayton won the draw right away from Henrique last time, and the Oilers had some challenges as a result. See, that's...
This time, the Oilers get it out.
That was a hook.
Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Keller into the Edmonton zone. Off the right wing boards, goes into the corner, gets taken to the boards by Nurse. Puck played into the middle by Hayton. There was no one there for Utah, and it goes down the ice. Sergachev out from behind his goal. Drops it back. Schmaltz, give it to Keller to Schmaltz. Checked at the Edmonton blue line as Ekholm will shoot it down the ice. Sergachev banks it back to Schmaltz. Schmaltz had hit Janmark right at the blue line, but it's kept in. Comes around to Keller on the left to the left wing point. Hayton throws it across the line, but it comes out of the zone. Sergachev left wing for Hayton. Down the left side to Schmaltz. Poked off his stick nicely by Wallman and cleared out by Brown.
Excellent close there by Jake Wallman on the strip.
45 seconds left to go in the penalty to Hyman. 2-0 Oilers lead. Minute 15 left here in the first period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're here at Rogers Place. Cooley to Krause to Cooley into the Oilers zone across. Gave it to McBain. Has it on the left wing. To the slot on top of the circle on the left side to Krause. Now down the left wing boards for Cooley. Last minute here in the first period. Cooley to Carconi. Cross ice to Krause. Has it right point. Off the boards to McBain. For Dursey. Wanted to return it to McBain, but Nurse was there. Puck comes free. Podkolzin got it to the line. Kept in by Krause. On the right wing, Dursey, a shot. That hit bodies in front of the net. Penalty is over. It's swept out after it is Hyman. Oh, just missed.
Right. Oh, we got to fight.
Yeah, we got a tilt right at center ice.
Nurse and McBain. McBain's a big man.
Okay. Nurse and McBain get ready right at the Oiler logo. Now they hook up. Nurse holding him out at arm's length. McBain tries a right that doesn't connect. Nurse throws one underneath and tagged him. Nurse waiting to get free. McBain threw one, didn't connect. Couple of left jabs by Nurse. Another right. McBain was down to one knee. Nurse gave him a couple, and now the linesman get in there, and it's over.
Let's go. Burnell trying to fire everybody up. Oilers are up 2-0 in this game, Cam.
All right, 5 each.
And McBain can fight.
Yeah.
The only thing you worry about there with Darnell is hurting the hand over top on the helmet.
27 seconds to go in the first. 2-0 Oilers lead.
A little bit of everything in this.
We are. Look, what a first period. Face-off outside the Utah blue line. McDavid thrown out of the face-off circle. Draisaitl will win it to McDavid down the right wing. He'll poke it on goal. Saved by Vejmelka. The rebound's under him. And they get the whistle. Just a subtle little poke towards the net by McDavid, and Vejmelka had to get it with the left pad. Face-off will be in the Utah zone to the left of Vejmelka. 21 seconds to go here in the first period. Utah now 0 for 2 on the power play. Edmonton's 0 for 1, although they scored right after their one power play. And the Oilers have a shorthanded goal. Kerfoot wins the draw. Cole
Enter English, American Samoa pause. Real Tech Audio con.
Stenlund, and he'll hack
Enter
it
Mark.
out of the zone.
Current time 0 hours 34 minutes.
Won't be hard enough for icing. Ekholm take it in behind the Edmonton net. 10 seconds to go in the period. Long pass, one touch to McDavid through the middle. He's in the backhand, scores! Connor McDavid went right down the pipe and just sifted it underneath Vejmelka. Edmonton's up 3-0.
A long stretch pass by Ekholm right up the middle, and it was one touched over by Zach Hyman, and McDavid caught Vejmelka. Late hook on the play, but he sifted one home, and the Oilers have a 3-0 lead.
Just tremendous speed by Connor McDavid. 1956 will be the time of the goal, and McDavid gets his 26th of the year. That's incredible.
Gotta love it, Cam.
Gotta love it. This period had a lot of pace, and the Edmonton Oilers come out of the gates incredibly strong.
As you know, they've been working on this set play for a while. I think it worked.
Yeah. We can head downstairs. Brendan Escott standing by with Zach Hyman.
I imagine Zach a lot to like.
50-50. Jackson Stauber in goal now for the Utah Hockey Club as Karel Vejmelka gives up 3 on their, what they're now saying is 14 shots on goal in that first period. Goals by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Zach Hyman, and Connor McDavid to stake the Oilers to a 3-0 advantage heading into this second period.
Hybrid base mono check box unchecked. Base. Vintage.
David Skinner and Hyman start off the second with that Coleman Bouchard. And the puck just inside the Utah blue line. Marino up the right wing off of Schmaltz. Goes to Bouchard. He'll bank it to center ice to McDavid. Being held up, knocked down at the blue line by Keller. And up the right wing, Schmaltz into the Oilers zone. Across to Keller. He was looking for Kerfoot. It's broken up. Marino has it on the right point. Over to Sergachev. A shot. That's off the arm of Pickard and out of play. Pickard able to find it through the traffic in front of his net.
Well, you know, Vejmelka's played a lot, right? How many consecutive starts did you say?
11.
11. It was time, and a good job there from Calvin Pickard fighting that high heat off. The Oilers gave up a little bit too much time and space. And a long-range bomber. They've got some guys that can make some plays. What's going on here? Did Perry just say something to Dursey?
There's a good chance of that. Face-off will be to the right of Pickard. For Jackson Stauber, this is his 5th appearance of the year. He's played 17 games in Tucson. This his 5th here with the Utah Hockey Club. From the right point, Dursey's shot blocked by Perry. It comes out. Mata back into his own end. Cross to Dursey. Dursey off the stick of Cooley. It goes into Edmonton territory. Kulak one-hands it nicely up the right wing. Got it out to center ice. Cooley will give it to Gunther into the Oilers zone on the left wing. Kulak closes the gap. It's up against the boards. It goes in behind the net. Wallman has it there. Wallman up the left wing to Draisaitl. Picked off by Dursey. Couldn't get it in front of the Edmonton net. It goes to the blue line. Haight across. Now Dursey on the left side. And the cross ice pass. It's broken up. Draisaitl can bring it out. It's Gunther trying to go through the middle. And it's Draisaitl in over the Utah blue line. On the left wing, had given it to Podkolzin. Now in behind the goal to Brown. Shovels it around to the right wing point. Went into the corner to Podkolzin, and he threw it back to the blue line. Nobody there for Edmonton. It goes down the ice. Matthias Ekholm up the left wing to Nugent-Hopkins. At center ice to Arvidsson. Arvidsson in on the left wing. Playing in his 599th NHL game is Victor Arvidsson. Puck up the left side. Getting it out. Bukestad to Kesselring. Now to Stenlund. Stenlund into the Edmonton zone. And off the stick of Ekholm. Nugent-Hopkins up the left wing boards, but Marino keeps it in. Stenlund Over to Bukestad, his shot off the stick of Ekholm. The puck along the left side in the Edmonton end, all the way across to Arvidsson. Arvidsson to Ekholm, to Stetcher to Ekholm. Ekholm will come out to center ice. Up the left wing, as Marino had pinched up on Arvidsson, and the loose puck goes to the right side to Krause. He'll dump it into the right wing corner in the Edmonton end. Ekholm up against the boards with Krause. Puck squeezes loose. Marino would come in from the blue line. It'll go to Doan on the right point. His shot, it's blocked, goes off the pot. Colson skips into the slot. And Ekholm, who's broke his stick, goes into the corner to dump down. It goes in behind the net, and it's Stetcher. Off the left wing boards to the blue line. That's kept in. Doan tried a shot, blocked by Ekholm.
Oh, nice.
Minus his stick.
That was pretty nice. He needs to get off the ice. Both teams full-scale changes.
Stetcher is passed, glancing off the stick of Kerfoot, goes deep into the Utah end. 3-0 Oilers, just over 3 minutes gone here in the second period. Henrique on the left wing boards in Utah territory. To Wallman, will bring it back to the blue line. Left wing point to Kapanen, fakes the shot, and now gets away from Dursey. Comes across the blue line, over to the right point, to Wallman on the left. Right wing to Janmark, into the slot. Bouchard, a shot, and Stauber just got enough of it, and it goes up and out of play.
Well, excellent work on the cycle there from Edmonton, and Bouchard, some high heat from 40 feet out. Good save from Jackson Stauber.
Stauber played against the Oilers December 31st. Oilers won that one 4-1. He had 34 saves in that game.
Another one of those guys from Providence.
Just got a piece. Face off to the left of Stauber. Puck goes to Kesselring. He's behind the Utah net. On the right wing to Schmaltz. Got it out. He hit Kerfoot with it. It's inside the Edmonton blue line. Bouchard makes his way to center. Cuts across. Pass up the left wing. Hit a stick, slow it up. Wallman will bring it in down the left wing. From the angle, the shot, and the save by Stauber. Puck along the boards. Kerfoot to Keller, to Schmaltz, to center ice, down to Kesselring, into the Oilers zone. A shot! Pad save made by Pickard. And up the left side, Skinner will get it out. To Bouchard, into the Utah zone. To Jeff Skinner, left corner. Pass in front of the net was blocked. Goes in behind the goal. Kerfoot, up the left wing. Over to Schmaltz, back to Kerfoot. Drops the puck to Keller, saucers it across to Schmaltz in front of the net off the pad of Pickard. And McDavid will bring it out for the Oilers. Left wing to Skinner over the Utah line. Couldn't get it back to McDavid. Cole will get it to the blue line where Kulak kept it in. It's in behind the Utah net. Sean Dursey with it there. All the way out to center ice. On the right side, now gave it to Cooley. Oh, one-handed on goal, and a save by Pickard. Hayton on the left wing. Goes to the left wing corner. Lost it. Perry will get it out. Finds Draisaitl. 2-on-2 into the Utah zone. Stops on the right side. Holds up. Wade shoots it. Save made by Stauber. And he's able to squeeze it. 5 minutes, 4 seconds gone here in the second period. 3-0 Edmonton leads. It has been Nugent Hopkins, Hyman, and McDavid for the Oilers. Face off to the left of Jackson Stauber. As Draisaitl, it's on the ice with Brown and Perry. Ekholm and Nurse on the back end.
Of course, Jackson Stauber is the son of Rob Stauber.
Former NHL goalie in his own right.
Thought for a while he was coaching women's hockey.
Puck gets to the corner off the draw. Sergachev to Marino. The right wing to Doan, can't get it out. It's Draisaitl going towards the net. A backhand that goes wide. Marino peeled off his stick by Brown to Perry, left corner to Brown. His shot just missed the net. Goes to the point on the right. Nurse. His blast from the point is redirected up over the glass and out of play. Face-off will stay in the Utah zone.
Completely different type of game, and we expected this. In fairness, we talked about this morning with Chris Knobloch. Completely different type of game. Nice play by Connor Brown to force a turnover there. And elevated the puck up high to the glove side. Now, so you go from a right-handed catching goalie to a left-handed catching goalie. But the Oilers against the Islanders don't give up much, nor for that matter do the Rangers give up a little bit more. Very passive in the neutral zone, whereas this Utah Hockey Club, they forecheck. And they don't sit back and, what do we got here?
I'm not sure. Oh, just make sure that time's right on the clock, I guess, after the false start. Puck dropped. Goes into the left wing corner of the Utah zone. It's top of the circle. Bukestad able to jam it off the boards and out. Stetcher on the right wing. Out into the middle of the ice to Nugent Hopkins. Comes in over the line. A shot. Saved by Stauber. Covers it up as Nugent Hopkins was following the play. Going to be another face-off in Utah territory. But you're right. A vastly different style than the last two games.
This team can get up and after it. They can skate and they can create some chances. But guess what? So could Edmonton.
Yes.
And I think the Oilers are starting to play a little better here, Camp. I don't want to whammy them. But
off the draw goes between the Oiler defensemen down the ice. A Utah team that's playing very well. They're 9-4-2 in their last 15. But down 3-0 to the Oilers here. We're in the second period as the puck inside the Edmonton zone. Kulak into the middle of the ice. And Arvidsson left wing to Podkolzin into Utah territory. Now to the corner to Arvidsson for Nugent Hopkins. Come up the left wing. Taken to the boards there. Podkolzin trying to dig out a puck. In the skates of Nugent Hopkins and Kesselring. And we'll come up near the line just beyond Kulak. And Nurse will take it in behind his own net. He'll stop back there. Nurse out through the middle.
Nurse has played with a mean on tonight.
Yeah, he is. Up the left wing, got in a fight in the first period. Left wing side to Wallman into the Utah zone. A shot. That's off his stick. Goes to the right corner. Wallman on the end boards that left it there, but Kesselring can bank it out. Nurse on the left wing to Hyman. Goes back to Nurse.
Oilers were down a man. They did not realize that they were playing for like 30 seconds.
Just four. You're allowed to have 5. Keller will get the puck in on the right wing. It's the recommended amount. And up the right side comes McDavid. A 2-on-1 now with Hyman in over the line. The shot saved by Stauber. Got it with a right pad. It's along the boards inside the Utah zone, and Dursey can get it out. That 2-on-1 came out of nowhere. Shot in by Wallman. Off the left wing boards. Puck back to the point. Ekholm fakes the shot. Gets into the left corner. His centering pass. Scores! Ekholm banked it off of somebody in front of the net. I think it was Zach Hyman. And it's 4-0 Oilers.
Well, it's going to be his second of the game, 24th of the year. Ekholm will pick up his second assist. And the Oilers didn't get a lot of puck luck on that road trip, Camp. They got some there. It'll be Skinner, I believe, and Ekholm on the assist on Hyman's goal.
Ekholm fakes the shot off the left point, gets into the corner, and just fires it in front of the net. And it goes off of Zach Hyman and in. Hit him up high, too. Like around the waist. The Edmonton Oilers go up 4-0. Zach Hyman's got 24 on the year. And 2 in this game. Ekholm will go back after it in his own end, taking it behind the net. Left wing, up the left wing boards. It doesn't get out. The shot off the side by Cooley goes way wide. Sergachev will keep it in. To Cooley, left wing corner. Goes into the middle of the ice, right to
Dry/wet, slider at 70%.
Up the right wing. To
Current value 0.7, minimum value 0, maximum value 0.
The pass just off the stick.
Dry/wet, slider at 50%.
Sergachev
Current value 0.5. Minimum value 0. Maximum value 0.
Heaton to Sergachev. Snapshot. Hits a leg. Goes wide of the net.
Right now they're saying McDavid, did he get a little touch on it?
Dry slash wet.
Say McDavid with the second assist.
Current value 0.8. Minimum value 0. Maximum value 0.
He's one away from 90. Look out.
Puck goes into the Oiler bench. And we get the whistle. We can take a break. 8 minutes, 28 seconds gone here in the second period. 4-0 Oilers lead the Utah Hockey Club. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer, we're here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 4-0 Oilers lead the Utah Hockey Club. We've played 8 minutes, 28 seconds of this second period. Zach Hyman with the second period goal from Ekholm and McDavid. That was at 7:41. Hyman's got a couple in this one, and Connor McDavid has a goal and 2 assists. At the Edmonton blue line, Kulak got it out, goes to Brown, and that got chopped into the bench. We got a whistle.
Hard to believe Zach Hyman never had a hat trick until coming to Edmonton. In last season, in a 54-goal season, he had 4 in the regular season, and of course 1 in the playoffs as well. 6 career hat tricks, 5 in the regular season. Oilers have not had a hat trick all year. Last time they had a year where they didn't have a hat trick, Cam?
Yes.
2009, 2010.
Holy.
That was a tough year. Rod Phillips last year as play-by-play voice, poor guy.
Puck brought in on the right side. Stetcher to the right wing corner. Along the boards. Play into the blue line. Kulak will shoot it. And that one goes off of Cole. He'll go in behind the net with it. Up the left wing. Gave it to Doan. Down through the middle. He wanted Lawson Krause. He was tied up. Kulak to Stetcher around the boards on the right side. Brown couldn't get it to the line. Now they do, and it's out. Stenlund will shoot it in. Pickard will stop it behind the net. Give it to Brett Kulak. Kulak waits in behind the goal. Kulak over to the right. Bank pass to Arvidsson. Only got it to center. Now we'll get the puck to the blue line. Sergachev checked him. Got it out. Kulak will dump it in. Stauber to play it. Sergachev behind his net. Long pass to Stenlund. Now to Bukestad. Had his pocket picked by Nugent Hopkins. He'll bring it in on the right wing. The shot scores! Vasily Podkolzin off the right wing with an absolute bullet. And it's 5-0 Edmonton.
Well, RNH is having himself a night for Edmonton. He's having himself 2 pretty good games in a row here. Vasily needed that one. That's his 7th of the year. It's 5-0.
Colson got all of that. And at 9:53 of this second period, it's 5-0 Oilers. Puck shot into the Edmonton zone. Along the right side, sent to the blue line, but there was Arvidsson. He'll get it out. Give it to Nugent Hopkins. Now to Podkolzin. Across to Arvidsson in front of the net. Just missed Nugent Hopkins. He was tied up, though. Puck rimmed, and Keller will get it out. Nugent Hopkins working on the three-point night. Podkolzin to center. Will flip it in. Jersey in the right wing corner. 5-0 Edmonton here in the second period. Lost it. Now Skinner. His shot. The save by Stauber. He'll hold on to it. We can take a break with 9:24 to go here in the second. 5-0 Oilers lead Utah. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Edmonton.
Recording resumed.
Face-off will be to the right. Jackson Stauber. Zach Hyman with a pair. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Connor McDavid, Vasily Podkolzin, the goal scorers for the Oilers. As Sergachev out from behind his net, off the left wing boards, got it out. Shot back in by Ekholm, cleared by Cole. And the puck in the neutral zone. And Hayton could bring it into the Oiler end. Backhand it towards the net, swatted away by the stick of Calvin Pickard. Bouchard over to Ekholm. Long pass on the left to Jeff Skinner. Has it along the left wing boards, top of the circle, and behind the net to McDavid. Tied up with Cole. Cole's going to get a penalty as he got the stick in there, spun him around. There'll be a hooking call with 8:49 to go in the second. Edmonton gets their second power play of the night. Power play brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com.
Oilers fifth in the league, 26.1%. They had about half a power to play to work with last night. Scored in the tail end of it. Arizona, his former team, now Utah. That's 234 times so far this season. 13th league in the PK, 80.5.
Face off to the right of Stauber. Puck gets to the corner. Marino up against the boards with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Bounces up near the blue line and getting it just out to center ice was Stenlund. At center, Bouchard will throw it back to McDavid. Weaves his way in over the line. Almost split the D.
They got away with a hook there on him.
The right wing corner. It's along the right wing boards. Draisaitl to the point to Bouchard. Right wing to Draisaitl, now into the right corner.
Whoops.
Goes just by McDavid. Hyman got it to McDavid. Right wing to Draisaitl. Draisaitl to McDavid. McDavid to Bouchard. His shot blocked. Goes over to the left side. Nugent-Hopkins across. McDavid to Draisaitl. Shot saved by Stauber. And cleared down the ice.
What a play. Draisaitl on his backhand, reverse pivots and whips one in on goal. And great save by Jackson Stauber.
Bouchard to McDavid. 58 seconds to go in the Edmonton power play. McDavid into the Utah zone. To the right wing corner. Mata was able to steal it. Couldn't get it out. Glove down by Bouchard. Has it on the blue line. Down the left wing to Nugent-Hopkins. To Bouchard. To Nugent-Hopkins. Left wing to McDavid. Spins back to the left side, top of the circle. Looks to the net. To Draisaitl, left wing. Pass to the blue line. Bouchard looking for Draisaitl redirect. Just missed. Comes back to Bouchard. Bouchard to McDavid. Left side in front. Saved by Stauber off of Draisaitl. He got the rebound too and covered it up. Oh, that's a good save by Jackson Stauber as Leon Draisaitl with a great opportunity.
I mean, they got three great looks on that power play. Just threw it around. Wow. I mean, the puck just hit Stauber on the one, and then he made a great left pad save. Not just off of Draisaitl
and Nugent-Hopkins,
but also RNH.
Face off to the left of Stauber. 20 seconds left to go in the Edmonton power play. They're up 5-0. We got 7:09 to go here in the second period. Marino crank it around the boards and out. Wallman just inside the Edmonton blue line, up to Draisaitl. Draisaitl into the Utah zone. Right wing to Arvidsson, to Wallman on the point. Left side to Corey Perry. Perry across. Draisaitl, the shot saved by Stauber. He covers that up as the penalty expires.
Do you think they were trying to get him the 50th?
Well, that was another good save by Stauber. Came across, closed it off. Face-off will be to his left. 6:47 to go here in the second. Oilers with 3 in the first, 2 here in the second period. They're up 5-0. Henrique to take the draw. Up against McBain. Pucks in their skates. And Kesselring. The right side for Utah will get it out. Cole to McBain. Off the boards and in. Wallman quickly up through the middle to Janmark to Henrique. Into the Utah zone on the left side. Caught top of the circle, and Carcone will get it out. All the way across to Kesselring. Into the Edmonton end. To the left wing corner. Wanted to get it in front of the net. Went off the skate. Comes free to Doan. Doan pulls it off the left boards to the middle. His shot off his stick. Hits the end glass. Jersey goes in behind the net for Utah to the left corner. Taken away by Henrique, across to Jake Wallman. Wallman up the left wing for Janmark, comes into the Utah end. Then he lost it. Jersey can get it out. Give it to Schmaltz down the right side. Schmaltz in behind the Edmonton goal. To the left wing, into the slot, and Kerfoot put it wide. Carcone to the right point. for Dursey. Right corner to Kerfoot. Fires it through the slot. And it's down the left wing in front. Batted just out of the air.
It's going to be a penalty, I think, isn't it?
And it goes out of play. It might be. I don't know. They're about to discuss this, I'm sure. Well, yeah, you're right. It will be. Utah. Oh, batted out of the air by Wallman. Went over the glass. It'll be delay a game. And Utah will be on the power play when we come back. 5-0 Oilers lead the Utah Hockey Club. 5:38 to go in the second. From Rogers Place Sport Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. 5-0 Oilers lead Utah. 5:38 to go here in the second period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. Jake Wallman goes off for delay a game. Third power play for Utah. And the Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts. Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Face off the Edmonton zone.
What a keep in there.
Sergachev just kept it in, and chopping it out was Ekholm. Just missed Nugent Hopkins. Sergachev will come out up the left wing for Utah. Into the middle for Keller. Right side to Schmaltz to Gunther into the Oilers zone. For Keller on the end boards. Puck comes free, and Ekholm will blast it around the left side and all the way down the ice. Stauber can set it to Sergachev. Sergachev to the neutral zone to Schmaltz. He'll throw it across. He'll give it away. Janmark, short-handed breakaway in. The shot saved by Stauber as he tried to go 5-hole. Keller will get it to center, and his pass was too far. Stetcher will get it down the ice, and Janmark's flying after it. He'll go to the end boards. Now to the left side. Matthias Janmark takes a hit on the left wing boards from Gunther, and the puck will go to Sergachev. Oilers already have one shorthanded goal in this game.
It's hard not to like Janmark.
I know. Gives you everything he's got.
His skate. You wish there'd be more finish there, but it is what it is.
Cooley checked at the Edmonton blue line, and Kapanen can get to it. He's got Podkolzin with him. He'll pass it across. Oh, Podkolzin fanned on the one-timer, and it goes on the end boards to Dursey of Utah.
That was a tough pickup, Cam. That puck was rolling.
30 seconds left to go in the Utah power play. 5-0 Edmonton here in the second period. Krause in over the Edmonton blue line. To Cooley. To the blue line to Dursey in the middle. Oh, to Cooley. One-timer kicked out by Pickard. Puck on the end boards. Krause to the left side. Carconi to the blue line to Dursey to Carconi. His shot off the crossbar.
Wow, that had some heat on it.
Cooley to the point to Dursey. Dursey to Carconi to Dursey. To Cooley on the right to Dursey. One-timer scores. The penalty had just expired, and Sean Dursey blasts a one-timer from the point. Traffic in front of the net, and Utah gets on the board. Oiler lead cut to 5-1.
Well, Edmonton did a pretty good job killing the penalty and created some opportunities themselves. Janmark obviously on a breakaway, and a long-range bomber gets through on Calvin Pickard. But that had some heat on it. There was a triple deflection in front of the net, including McBean, for the Utah Hockey Club. And that will be Sean Dursey's second goal of the season. Of course, they signed him to that $6 million a year deal in the offseason after some pretty good years with the LA Kings.
16:26, time of the goal. As Bukestad loses it at the Edmonton blue line. Draisaitl on the left wing. We'll just play it in. Bukestad. Across to Cole. Now to Kerfoot. Directs it in. Pickard to play it. Rimming the puck. Goes off the Kesselring to the right wing corner to Bukestad. And behind the goal. Lost it to Bouchard. The right side to Hyman to McDavid. Cross to Draisaitl, and Kesselring got his stick on it. Comes to the blue line and just out. Stenlund on the left wing. Stenlund into the Edmonton zone to the net. And the shot and a save made by Pickard.
Oh.
Nice play by McDavid to peel it out of the skates of Kerfoot and up the left wing. Puck shot out by Wallman. Skated back in by Cooley. Checked by McDavid through the middle to Hyman. The partial break. The shot and the save made by Stauber.
Stauber's having himself a heck of a second.
Icing against Utah.
He's stopped Draisaitl 2 times point blank, and now 2 breakaways, one with Janmark, and a 5-1 non-call as Hyman was free. Sometimes that's called a hook.
Application menu bar.
Or a hold.
Scene view group. Hybrid reverb device group. Dry slack. Base. Vint. Stair. Base.
Jersey from Cooley and Carconi at
IR size. Slider.
16:26. Face off the Utah zone. Arvidsson shot towards the
modulation
net.
rate.
Goes off a Hayden.
Modulation rate. Slider at 7.00.
Along the right wing boards inside the Utah zone. Cross ice pass.
Classic device.
Finds Marino. Center ice.
Feedback. Modulation rate. Slider at 0.30
goes
hertz.
into the corner.
Modulation rate.
Kicked it up the boards. Puck goes to the middle. Here is
Current value 7. Minimum value.
shot. That's
Modulation
blocked.
rate. Slider at
And it goes
0.30.
over to the left side.
Current value 0.3. Minimum value 0. Maximum value 0.
McBain to Gunther and off the arm of Pickard.
Oh.
Arvidsson takes a hard hit. Nugent Hopkins will bring it out. It's got Skinner with him. He'll get into the Utah zone. Stops up to Arvidsson. Threw it back to the point, and Krause was able to clear it out. Minute 39 to go in the second. 5-1 Oilers lead Utah. Matthias Ekholm to Corey Perry at center. Across to Brown. Off his skating in, but he was on the Oilers side of center. It's icing against Edmonton.
I mean, I can't believe how many chances the Oilers have had.
Like glorious chances this period. You're right. Staubers had to make a lot of saves. This Oilers could have 10 goals.
I mean, the shots here, 15-8 for Edmonton.
In this period, yeah. Face off to the right of Pickard. McBain on the left wing in the Edmonton zone. Goes to the corner. Stops. Puts it back to the point to Sergachev. He'll put it across to Jersey. He'll shoot it towards the net. And that hit bodies in front of the goal. And Draisaitl gets it out. Now to Brown. Down the right wing. Brown right corner. His pass in front of the net off the stick of the netminder Stauber. Jersey can get it out to Doan, just to the Edmonton blue line. Last minute here in the second period. Oilers up 5-1. Perry has it at center ice. Perry to Connor Brown into the Utah end. Through the middle. Goes off of Sergachev to Draisaitl right wing. Now to Corey Perry. Takes it off the right wing boards. Across to Nurse left side. In front of the net. Shot block. Brown will get it. He'll put it on goal. Save made by Stauber from the sharp angle. McBain around the left wing boards and out. Ekholm holds off Doan. 25 seconds to go in the period to Nurse, and he'll come up the left wing. Into the Utah end. Shot towards the net, off of Kesselring and wide. Wallman keeping it in. To McDavid in behind the net, goes over to the left. McDavid, top of the circle, left wing. To Kapanen, comes to the middle,
filter check,
and Carconi's going to be able to get it
chorus device active, chorus ensemble device group, chorus ensemble, chorus device activate, chorus ensemble device group, dry slash wet mix, slider at 100, chorus ensemble unchecked.
And the period comes to an end. It's Kasperi Kapanen down the right side, got a hard shot, and Stauber just got enough.
That was the 17th shot on goal in the period. The Oilers all over Utah. Edmonton's ramping their game up here. And Utah's looking all at speed, but the Oilers are capitalizing on some neutral zone turnovers. Good performance so far from Edmonton. Full marks for the 4-goal lead.
5-1 Edmonton after 40 minutes. Zach Hyman has a pair. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Connor McDavid, Vasily Podkolzin, and they've all scored for Edmonton. Sean Jersey has the goal for...
There's about a $4.5 million cap hit. He can kill penalties. He's big and he can skate. Lots of teams like guys like that.
Face off the Utah zone. It goes to Wallman on the point. His shot towards the net sails wide. 6-1 Oilers here in the third. Krause got it out of the zone. Wallman off the boards. Hits McBain. Sent to the blue line. Sergachev down the left wing. His shot. Lots of traffic. It doesn't get through. McBain along the left wing boards. Krause comes in there as well. It takes a hit from Nurse. Puck behind the Edmonton net. In front of the goal and shot wide by Doan. As he got the setup from McBain. Back to the blue line. Sergachev. Cross to Marino.
Enter English, American. Device activator checkbox on chorus ensemble. Device activator port slider output game slider dry box save ensemble save box chorus device active check.
To the left wing point. Sergachev move across the line.
IR
Over to
post
the right.
attack. Sergachev
to the right corner. to Marino.
Decay. Damping. Slider. Shape. Base. Stereo. Vintage. Base. Base. Drive. Utility device. Hybrid.
To the middle. Kerfoot will get it across. It's set in front.
Current value 0.8. Minimum value 0. Maximum value 0.
Marino on the right wing point to Keller in the corner. Out to Schmaltz. His shot. The save made by Pickard. Is Nick Schmaltz with a quick shot over to the right side. And Pickard covers it up. 2 minutes, 1 second gone here in the third. 6-1 Oilers lead.
3 assist night. The Oilers got a lot of guys going good. 3 different players with 3 points each. Ekholm, McDavid, and R&H. Dylan Holloway gets 3 assists night from St. Louis, Cam. Good for him.
Arvidsson will get to center for the Oilers. Bounce the puck into the Utah zone. Puck pulls and takes Durzi out hard on the inboards. It's on the left wing point, sent towards the net, and Durzi gets folded up by Arvidsson. The puck comes up the boards. Into center ice, Mata. The Edmonton blue line will dump it in. Pickard jams the puck over to the right side to Troy Stetcher. Into the middle for Kulak. Through the middle to Nugent Hopkins. Up to the slot. Puck poked to the net. Scores! It was a loose puck. And Victor Arvidsson went to the front of the net. And he was able to just poke it home. It's 7-1 Edmonton.
Well, that's the 10th of the year for Victor Arvidsson. Nugent Hopkins might get a 4th assist or a 4th point on that. I mean, he created the strip. We're going to have to watch it closely. No. Might be Podkolzin on the assist. Nuge gains the line.
Yeah, Podkolzin will get an assist. You're right.
This was kind of coming for Edmonton, Cam.
I figured at some point the floodgates had opened, and they've opened here tonight. Puck flipped through center, onto the stick of Janmark, down the right wing, in behind the net, rolled it in front. He was looking for the wraparound. His stopper was out of position, but went off the end of his stick. Carconi up the left wing, 7-1 Oilers lead. Ekholm comes into the Utah end on the left wing.
Dry/wet, slider at 50%.
It's knocked down. Bukestad's going to get it
Current
out.
value 0.5, minimum value 0, maximum value 0. Dry/wet, slider at 75%. Current value 0.8, minimum value 0, maximum value 0.
That goal by Arvidsson.
Unassisted right now.
Unassisted. All right, I'm with you. Podkolzin should get one. Bouchard weaves his way to center. Drops it to McDavid. That's knocked off his stick. Doan will come the other way. Doan to McBain. The shot. The save made by Pickard. On a 2-on-1 rush for Utah. Puck to the right wing point. Marino over to Sergachev on the left. He'll shoot it. Save made by Pickard. Puck to the left wing corner. Krause couldn't get it in front of the goal. Bringing it out, Zach Hyman. Hyman checked at the Utah blue line. McBain will throw it across.
You know, it's crazy. The Oilers are up 7-1. Draisaitl doesn't have a point. He's got an 18-game point streak. He doesn't have a point.
Oilers don't have a power play goal either. Puck brought in on the left wing. The shot, the save made by Pickard. As Stenlund down the left wing fired it on goal. 4:14 gone here in the third. 7-1 Oilers lead. You're right. That's amazing that Leon doesn't have a point.
There's lots of Oilers that do tonight, and lots of guys. Nugent Hopkins +4, McDavid +4, Hyman +4. Draisaitl's +2, doesn't have a point.
Face off to the right of Calvin Pickard. Nurse up the left wing to Connor Brown, squeezes it out to center ice. Nurse can take it back to his own end, go across to Kulak. Kulak coming up the right wing. He threw it back to Nurse, but he already kind of jumped up in the place. He's got to go back and get it. Off the boards, off of Carconi into the Edmonton bench.
They only given the Oilers credit for 2 shots on goal in this period. That's it.
They both went in the net. Okay. Nurse has played with some spark tonight, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah. He's got the ugly on. Well, Cam, here's a theory for you. So you get Ekholm back. You got Kulak. Does that allow Darnell to freelance a little bit more on the nasty side? Knowing that, hey, he can take a fight because they got lots of guys.
Draisaitl into the Utah zone. His pass through the middle off the stick of Perry, and Cole will get it out. Nurse to Kulak. Through the middle, but Kesselring for Utah will bring it in, trying to split the D, and he ran into both Nurse and Kulak, and Oilers have the puck. Kulak will get it out.
I got lots of time for Kesselring. He's a player.
Brought in Schmaltz to Kesselring, a backhand, and the save made by Pickard. The puck cleared out of the zone.
He's a gamer, Cam.
He is.
They stole him, but the Oilers, they had some people in the organization didn't know how good he was.
Puck cleared out. Doan at his own blue line to Marino on the left now to McBain. To Krause, will bat it into the Oilers zone. Kulak behind the net. Rims on the left to Podkolzin. Out of Nugent Hopkins. He will get it out of the zone. 7-1 Edmonton. 5:50 gone here in the third period. Puck shot back in. Pickard will reverse to Stetcher up the right wing. He got it out. Won't be hard enough for icing. As Mata back into his own end for Utah. Mata through the middle of the ice. Puts it in off the glass. Podkolzin to Ekholm. Pressured in the left corner to Vasily Podkolzin. To Ekholm, will get it to the line, off at Dursey, it comes out. Arvidsson at center ice. Went to shoot it in, it was knocked out of the air by Mata. Now to Gunther. Into the Oiler end, goes to the left wing corner. Gunther tried to shoot from the sharp angle. That is blocked by Bouchard. Puck to the right wing point. Kesselring, a shot kicked out by Pickard. Rebound gets to the slot, and capping it for Janmark to center ice. Now to Henrique, in over the Utah line, to the net, a backhand penalty coming up. Swept on net, another save by Stauber. And the Oilers will be on the power play. As Henrique with a great rush to the net. 7-1 Oilers lead Utah. We have played 6:50 of the third. We're going to take a break. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL
Entering
Hockey.
Mark recording. Stop. Recording resumed.
Oilers go on the power play. Cole to the box for Utah. Edmonton 0 for 2 with the man advantage. Power play brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Edmonton up 7-1 here in the third. We're 6:50 into the period. Face-off will be to the right of Stauber. Puck to the left wing point. Nurse to Perry. Behind the net to Draisaitl. Goes to the right wing. To the right wing point to Ekholm. To Draisaitl. Top of the circle on the right wing. To the blue line to Ekholm. Over to Draisaitl. Plays it off his skate. Goes over to the right wing. To the left wing point to Nurse. To Ekholm in the middle on the blue line. Right wing to Draisaitl in front of the net. Put towards the goal just off the stick of Nurse and wide. Draisaitl right wing to the blue line for Ekholm. Across to Draisaitl. To Nurse to Draisaitl. Draisaitl to Perry. Back to Draisaitl. To the point to Nurse. A shot goes wide of the net. Skinner has it. Left wing. Around the boards to Leon Draisaitl. To the point for Ekholm. Across the line to Nurse. He'll hammer a shot, and it's saved by Stauber as Perry was looking for the redirection. 1:03 to go in the power play. Edmonton up 7-1 here in the third period. Face-off will be to the right of Stauber. Oilers will throw the #1 power play unit out there. Well, with two defensemen, Bouchard and Kulak on the back end. Puck to the point. Nope. They dropped it. It wasn't right. They'll do it again. Hayton taking the draw against McDavid. McDavid wins it. Bouchard, left wing to Connor McDavid. Back to Bouchard. Bouchard to McDavid. Left side. Side of the net to Hyman to McDavid. McDavid to Hyman to McDavid. He'll shoot it. Blocker saved by Stauber, and Dursey will get it out and down the ice.
They're so obviously looking for Leon for the 50th. It's a 7-1 game.
And to continue the 18-game point streak. Goes to McDavid. Went off his stick. He gets to it. Now down the left side, in behind the net. Centering pass off of the netminder Stauber. Puck on the right wing to McDavid. David to the point to Bouchard. Right wing to McDavid. Goes to the middle. Over to Draisaitl. Fanned on the one-timer. Puck along the right wing. McDavid along the boards. To the blue line. To Bouchard. To McDavid. Knocked off his stick, but it goes to Draisaitl. To McDavid in the right corner. Penalty over. Pass to Draisaitl. Just put it wide of the net. McDavid has it right wing. Edmonton 0 for 3 on the power play. So McDavid goes over to the left. To the blue line. Kulak will shoot it. Tipped just wide by Hyman. Puck cleared out. Kulak to Bouchard in over the Utah line for Draisaitl. His backhand off the arm of Stauber. And the puck cleared out.
He's got 5 shots on goal in a 7-1 game, and he hasn't got a point. That happens. That's a game for him.
10.5 to go here in the third. Nugent Hopkins to center ice into the Utah zone. Back to the point to Jake Wallman down the right side. Stetcher shot misses short side. It'll go to the line and out. Arvidsson went through the neutral zone to Wallman on the right wing to Stetcher across to Arvidsson. To the middle of the ice, Nugent Hopkins into Utah territory. Can't get it low. Went off at Dursey and came out of the zone. Wallman inside the Edmonton end. It's over halfway through the third. 7-1 Oilers lead. Up to Victor Arvidsson. Off the right wing boards. And in Stauber to play it. Left wing to Cole. He'll get it out. Nurse inside his own end for Henrique. To Nurse. Over to Kulak. Kulak on the right wing to cap it in. He got hit at center by Cole. And the puck in the neutral zone now chopped into the Edmonton end. Pickard out to play it. Rimmed it, didn't, or up, banked it, didn't get it out. And the shot by Bjugstad, saved by Pickard. And then he sweeps it over to the left wing. And to center ice is Janmark. He'll dump it in. It's on the end boards. Comes around to Keller. He'll get it out.
Cam, in the lexicon of sports jargon, this is known as an ass kicking.
Yeah, it is. Janmark will rim it on the right wing, and puck comes out. At center ice, Doan plays puck into the Edmonton end. In behind the net goes Bouchard. Waits. Long pass up the left side. Draisaitl into Utah territory. He'll go cross ice pass for Bouchard. That was just broken up. Doan couldn't get it out. Bouchard keeps it in to Draisaitl, left wing corner. To the point to Bouchard. Over to Ekholm. One-timer. That's kicked out by Stauber. Krause to center ice. Shoot it in. Put it on net. That one popped. Pickard made the stop. Got it to the corner. Krause along the right wing boards. Pass to the middle. And he'll go to Carcone. He has to go into the left wing corner, though. He's got Corey Perry on him. Around the right wing to Krause. Krause on the right wing boards. Toss to the middle, and it goes to Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl will slow it up. For Ekholm to Brown. To Draisaitl, still inside the Edmonton blue line. For Bouchard, and now up the right wing. Dumped into the Utah zone. 7-1 Edmonton. 7 minutes, 40 seconds to go here in the third period. Marino through the middle of the ice, just off of Cooley and into the Edmonton end. It goes to the left wing corner. McDavid up the boards. We'll get to center. We'll fire that across to Nurse. He's in over the line. His shot, and it's saved by Stauber. He holds on to it. We can take a break with 7:23 to go in the third. 7-1 Oilers lead Utah. On the Oilers Radio Network.
Recording resumed. Enter English. American Samoa pause button.
7-1 Oilers lead Utah. 7:23 to go here in the third period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. McDavid taking the draw. Out there with Skinner and Hyman. Wallman and Nurse on the back end. Puck shot out by Cole. It'll be icing against Utah. Oilers with 6 even strength goals and 1 shorthanded goal in this one. Zach Hyman, Matthias Ekholm, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Connor McDavid, all with 3-point nights. Dropped it once, they'll have to do it again. Puck goes to the right wing corner. Kesselring into the middle to Cole. Up the right wing. The puck to Stenlund. Now the cross ice pass knocked down by McDavid, and he'll turn it up the left side.
Look at that.
Flies into the Utah zone. Throws the brakes on at the top of the circle. Got it in behind the net. Wallman's pass that goes off someone, and it comes out, and it's Kerfoot down the left wing with Stenlund into the Oiler end. Pass to the middle of the shot, and that goes off of Pickard and Schmaltz and followed the play. Jeff Skinner cross ice to Zach Hyman into Utah territory to Nurse down the right wing to Nugent-Hopkins. A shot, and that one off a body. It comes back to Nugent-Hopkins. He has it on the right point. Cross ice pass into the corner to Skinner, behind the net to Nugent-Hopkins. On the left wing to Kulak, a rising shot. That one goes off a stick, and it was now knocked down by the high stick. That was a heater up high. 6:18 to go in the third. 7-1 Oilers lead Utah. Face-off will come outside the Utah blue line. Nugent-Hopkins out there with Arvidsson and Podkolzin. Stetcher and Kulak. Puck goes to Kulak on the left wing. Will shoot it in. Sergachev will take it in behind his net. Up the right. Doan got it out. Nugent-Hopkins cross to Stetcher at the Edmonton blue line. On the right wing's able to flip it in. They'll call that icing. Shots are now 40-26 for Edmonton.
Who you got in the University Cup? Curveball at you there, right?
I don't even know who's in it.
Saskatchewan and Mount Royal from the Canada West. Alberta didn't make it.
I knew the Canada West.
Alberta might be the one program that retains several of their players. They'll lose a couple good ones.
Well, who are the other teams? You asked me who is
UNB is going to be a big
No, UNB.
But they don't have Gardner McDougall anymore because he's making an obscene amount of money on the Quebec Major Junior.
UNB's good year in, year out.
Well, that's Gardner. I mean, all you need to know about Gardner is he won a Memorial Cup and the University Cup in the same year, Cam.
Here's Arvidsson down the left wing into the Utah zone. Up the left wing boards, top of the circle. Wanted to get that low. Didn't work. It comes to the line where Kulak could keep it in for a moment. Goes top of the circle, and Keller will get it out for Utah. Left wing to Dursey.
Imagine taking over a team. Nice pass.
Here's Kapanen down the right side, in over the line. A little backhand shot. Saved by Stauber. The spinorama by Kapanen. Puck comes in front of the Utah net. Dursey's going to get it out. This place would have come unglued if Kapanen put that in. That's going to be icing against Utah. That was a nifty play.
You think?
By Kasperi Kapanen.
So Gardner McDougall won a University Cup, and then the year the Edmonton Oil Kings, Cam, as you know, went to the Memorial Cup. Guess who the head coach of the team was that won the Memorial Cup that year?
Yeah, I know.
That's hard to do.
Yeah, that's hard to do.
In fact, it's never been done before.
Exactly.
And he's getting, I'm sure he's being well compensated in the queue right now.
Face off to the right of Stauber. Puck goes to Dursey, right corner. Up in the air and out with it. Ekholm, right wing to Draisaitl into Utah territory to Bouchard. His pass across the line off the stick of Krause goes into the Utah bench. 5:01 to go here in the third. We're going to take a break. 7-1 Oilers lead Utah. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Oilers lead Utah. 5:01 to go here in the third period.
So we're talking about Gardner McDougall. You know where he's coaching? Moncton. Guess who owns that franchise?
Tell me.
The Irving family. Guess how much the Irving family has?
A couple dollars, I'm guessing.
$15 billion. That would put them in the magnitude of being the top 5 ownership groups in the NHL. I'm going to guess that Gardner's getting well compensated.
Face off in the Utah zone to the left.
Chris Knobloch played against Gardner in the 2004 University Cup final.
Hyman will bring it in on the left wing. Stops up the shot, and the save made by Stopper. Out through center ice. Sergachev will shoot it into the Edmonton zone. It goes to the right wing. Krause to Doan. Back to the point to Marino. Now to Doan. His shot. Saved by Pickard. Got it with a right pad. Puck goes to Marino. A shot. Pickard stopped that. And the puck over to the left wing. Marino for Utah. He's in the corner. Pass to the slot. Hyman was able to get a hold of it and clear it out.
A little bit different look to the Oilers lines there. By the way, Kapanen hasn't scored tonight, but he's had a good game. Yeah. He's been involved. Just roll him over here, Cam.
Cooley through the middle. Comes into the Oilers zone. Into the left wing corner. Stops there. To the point for Mata. Now to Dursey. A shot off the skate of Wallman. Carconi on the right boards to Hayton, trying to walk it in front, knocked off his stick, goes to the left wing. Cooley to the point to Dursey. Right wing to Carconi, goes into the corner. Hayton to Carconi, to the point to Dursey. His shot blocked by Wallman. Dursey to Cooley on the right point. A move on the right side to Dursey. Snapshot. That's stopped by Pickard. The rebound. Pickard. Great save off of Carconi. And the puck along the right wing. And Nurse will get it out. It gets to Henrique. Cross ice to Kapanen. 3:15 to go in the third. 7-1 Oilers. Kapanen at his own blue line. But Kulak will take it into his end. Oilers make some changes with the forwards. Kulak waits. And Kulak steps up to center ice. Flips the puck into the zone. Brown recovering it on the right wing. To McDavid. It'll go to the point. Kulak kept it in. To McDavid down the right wing. He might go to the net. His shot. That just missed. Schmaltz will get it out. Stenlund, that goes offside at the Edmonton blue line with 2:35 to go here in the third. Edmonton up 7-1 on Utah.
Quick out-of-town update brought to you by Pizza 73. We're keeping an eye on the Edmonton's farm team, the Bakersfield Condors. Noah Philp has a goal and assist. Great setup on a 2-2 goal. It's 3-3 now in the third period. Bakersfield is down several players. Eight players, Cam. They got a bunch of guys up on ECHL, AHL deals.
Rimmed into the Oilers zone. Marino to Sergachev on the point. A shot and a save by Pickard. He got his helmet knocked off. His mask lands up in the net.
Krause. All right, so now you have a dilemma. You're pounding the you-know-what out of these guys. It's 7-1. I'm sure Krause is going to the box here. It's not going to be on the Oilers. He called a penalty.
I don't know what the discussion is, but there seems to be some. He called a penalty?
Could have sworn he called a penalty.
I don't think he did.
Maybe not.
No?
No, he did not.
I guess not. Actually, it was Stetcher stick.
That's why.
That hit Pickard's mask. Yep.
Otherwise, Krause was getting one.
Krause made no contact with Pickard at all.
Well, it's good. It's good that they got it right.
It's a race call. Their Stetcher stick came up, took the mask right off of Pickard's melon. Face off to the right of Pickard.
Unless they can put up a touchdown on the final 2:24.
I don't like their chances.
Calvin Pickard's going to be 17-7 as the backup goalie this year.
Arvidsson will get it out for the Oilers. Puck goes into Utah territory. Sergachev up the left wing to center ice. Goes behind McBain. Marino. Out of Sergachev. Over to Marino. At his own blue line. And the puck shot into the Edmonton zone. So Arvidsson took a solid hit from Doan. Bouchard has it on the right wing. The right wing to center ice, now into Utah territory. He gets dumped down. Arvidsson trying to keep it in along the line, but Cooley's going to bring it out. Minute 39 to go here in the third. 7-1 Oilers lead. Dursey rifled that into the crowd. That hit a stick, but that went in hot. I just saw a Calvin Pickard Seattle Thunderbird jersey in the crowd. You gotta love it. Yeah, that went into the crowd with some heat. Put face off at center ice. With a minute 34 to go here in the third period. Puck goes to Nurse on the left wing. Shoot it off the left wing boards it in. Dursey going back forward and behind his net. Pokes it up the left side. Wallman keeps it in for the Oilers. To Hyman as it goes in behind the Utah net. Over to the left. Stops. To Janmark. Off the right wing boards to the point. To Wallman. For Draisaitl. Comes to the right wing. Draisaitl pass to the slot, but
he was trying to find Hyman for the hat.
Was. Carcodi will get it out and they'll dump it down. It's icing with 1:01 to go here in the third. And the Oilers up by a score of 7-1. 3-point night for Matthias Ekholm, Zach Hyman, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and Connor McDavid. Face off to the right of Stauber. He came into this game after the first period. Karel Vamilka went the first 20. Stauber's been busy. Oilers have had glorious opportunities against them.
He could sue for non-support tonight.
He could. Dursey in the right wing corner will get it up and out. McDavid, as we're into the last minute here of the third, to Jeff Skinner, just got it to the Utah blue line. Kesselring off the boards, bouncing past to Gunther, into the Edmonton end for Bukestad, goes to the corner, and behind the net, shoved down to the ice by Nurse. Nurse played a nasty game here tonight. Been physical all evening. To Wallman behind the goal. Puck gets to the corner. Gunther to Bukestad to Gunther. Gunther on the left wing. To the point. Cole. Put it across. We'll go to Keller now on the right side. To Mata in the right wing corner. Mata centering pass. Put off the outside of the net by Bukestad. Puck gets to the middle of the ice. Jeff Skinner can't get it out.
Gotta get the puck out there.
7 seconds left. Comes across to Keller. Now to Gunther. His shot. Glove save made by Pickard. Did they blow the whistle? No, they didn't. The game's over. 7-1. The Oilers win over Utah. Edmonton has won 3 straight. And this one was never in doubt.
Current time 1 hour 36 minutes. Pause.
Up 3-0 after the first and cruised the rest of the way. Tons of opportunity for Edmonton. It was offensive chance after offensive chance in this game.